Hello and welcome back to episode 22 of the season 2 of Uncut series as we have begun our invasion of Alpha Centauri, the home system of our rated enemy. Furthermore, we are also trying to take over Alpha Centauri A4, and we're currently dealing with Alpha Centauri B4 after we suffered quite a few losses, unfortunately. It wasn't as bad as I expected, though we did lose most of our jump cruisers, which is a significant cause of alarm. And we're not really capable of building new ones up yet, and we're also waiting on being able to build new battleships, and that's going to take some time. Both things of which I'm going to need to get sorted out. Specifically, I'm going to wait for main engineering. We're waiting for 30cm focus size and more. Once we've taken this world, however, I am going to start moving stuff in, coastal defense batteries, other things, and then eventually, once we've taken B4, we can continue that. But the combat is going pretty damn brutally on the planet's surface. We are taking minimal losses, but so are they. And if we have a look at current ground force situation, we go over to the divisions, Alpha Centauri A4. Supplies looking good, and so its fortification level is also looking pretty damn good, and we should be unloading further forces here shortly. But we're going to need to start looking at redesigning our ground forces at some point. Well, not redesigning, but updating them with better weapons, better capabilities, and the like, if possible. I don't see how that will be. It might be expensive, but I do want to get some capabilities as well. Desert warfare and extreme pressure and stuff like that will definitely probably be useful. But for now, we need to have a look at the current tactical situation. So, first battleship squadron, or first fleet, should be over here. And then we have the third battleship squadron over here. What is the status of them in terms of capability? Fuel MSP is looking okay. 2 Alsace class vessels are going to have their maintenance line start to run out, so I'm going to detach these and head these over back to Sol. Do a refuel resupply once you are there, and then we're going to have you head to HH Rombley once you are done. In terms of the third fleet, which is third battleship squadron, which is currently in orbit, they're completely fine, and they're holding over A2 right now. And then the third that's holding out over on top of Bernard Star were also fine. So we're going to continue to engage the enemy hostiles on the ground. We're taking minimal casualties, and the enemy is taking quite a few, with the hopes that we'll be able to break through most of the enemy. Though they have a lot of men, and we are not killing them very fast, which is kind of the problem. So we have to kind of go through these 8-day increments slowly. New hostile ship contact detected, Wolf 359. Wolf 359, that is a scout ship that they're dealing with. New alien ship detected, Bernard Star. Okadai's Manchus. That's a problem. Bernard Star. Oh. First Fleet 004, what are you doing? Okay, well, it's good to know that there's that waiting for us. Manchus, those are not... Yeah, those are hostile, but that is definitely interesting to know that we have hostiles in Bernard Star. Okay, I need to go back to Bernard Star then. Alpha Centauri. Okay. I need a jump capable vessel. That's what I do need. What was the exact vessels we detected within Bernard Star? 2 Kublais, Ogre-Eyes, okay, and the Kublais, if I remember correctly, ship classes, Kublai, of course, so we should be able to destroy most of these vessels relatively easily. Third battleship squadron has jump capability. I'm going to rejoin them up. Armor status not looking too good here, but if we can perform a squadron transit jump, we should be able to get through. And if we can get enough distance from target, we should be able to do pretty well. There we go. We have managed to actually get in. Squadron transit done. The enemy is attempting to flee from us, and we managed to transit significantly further away from them as required. We're going to follow. We're going to make sure that we are at significant distance. However, let's do at least 90,000 kilometers. And then the Baden. Fire on to the Kublais. That's going to be the primary target now. So we'll do Kublai 10 as primary. Open fire fleet. And then you are going to be on Kublai 10 as well. We're going to try and just do as much damage to them as possible. They're much slower due to the fact that they are holding out. So I'm also going to give the ceasefire order for now until we get close enough, because I don't want to waste that opening salvo on the enemy. Okay, distance. We're getting pretty damn close now. Okay, what is distance from target? Distance is about 80,000 kilometers now. Give the open fire order. So fleet, open fire, everything's firing. And I'm also going to order them to, just follow behind if you can. There we go. 28 strength, 5 hits. That's 6 penetrating. New target speed is 0 kilometers per second. What was our hit chance with those? That was a 70% chance to hit. That's fantastic. Reroute fire now on to the the Kublai 11 sign fleet, and then we're going to go for the same thing over here. We're taking some hits from Kublai 10. I'm going to have the JC deal with that. Yeah, 4 armor hits. Actually getting hit quite a bit harder than I would have liked over here. Can we just finish that thing off, please? I'm gonna just refocus fire with 10 onto here, sign fleet. There we go, enemy ship down. We did take some damage onto the Prince Leopold Dome, more than I would have liked. 14 strength, 6 impacts, however, onto the next Kublai. Let's redirect fire onto Kublai 11, assign fleet. Same with this ship as well. Let's assign that to fleet. And there we go. Target destroyed. 31 strength, 6 impacts. I'm going to give the order for fleet synchronization. And we're going to fire now onto the Ogadai class vessel. Ogadai class vessels. We'd have to get this Prince Leopold repaired at some point, but yeah, we'll just wait for the ships to actually get their fire delay sorted out. Prince Leopold is waiting for the ships to confirm readiness. Von der Turpin, everything looks fine here, so we're just going to continue to use Shadow. It seems like they don't like firing in sync, so just give them hell. There we go, 22 strength, 5 impact hits. 21, that's more penetrations onto that Ogadai. And that's an Ogadai down. Okay, let's go for Ogadai 17 next. Sign to fleet. Ogadai 17. 6 hits. There we go. Bunch of penetrating on that Ogadai now. 24 strength, 1 hit on the Prince Leopold. Should be more careful, to be honest. We are taking damage onto the Prince Leopold, so definitely need to be more careful. But it's fine. The Prince Leopold can get repaired later. It's not important right now. We'll just focus all of our remaining firepower onto number 18. What is the damage report on Prince Leopold? Prince Luitpold, or Prince Vigant Luitpold. Auto queue up repairs, please. There we go, got some penetrating hits on. 21 hits. Further penetrations. There we go, enemy ship down. Then we're going to go for the next one. I'm just going to keep queuing these up and attempting to destroy every last bloody one of these ships. As much as we can anyway. 6 strength 7 weapon impact hits from the Von der Turn. 96% chance to hit now due to the range. 19 strength 5 weapon impact hits. 5 strength 7. Secondary power explosion and enemy destroyed. Okay, last two to go. Assign to fleet, assign up, and we should be in a pretty good position now. 6 energy weapon packs. And a lucky hit through the secondary power explosion, enemy ship down. Final Ogadai to go, and then we will have destroyed all the Ogadai class vessels, and then we'll finish off these Manchu class vessels. 6 impact hits. 26 penetrating on the Ogadai. And Ogadai is down. We route fire now to the Manchu class vessels. We'll put 1, 2, 3, assign to fleet. 6 impact hits. 26. Just keep firing until we destroy every last bloody one of them. Their armor's going to be pretty damn tough. I'm going to say these are probably troop transports, just based on the amount of armor they have. That's my guess, anyhow. Troop transport. And it surrendered, actually. We got a surrender off. Alien ship Manchu 3 surrendered. Alien ship Manchu. And what were you transporting? Nothing? Yeah, nothing, but it's the Djibouti class. Ship design and display. Seaways, 9 commercial magnetic fusion engines, 9 armor plating, 35,000 tons, drop capable. Damage control, just need a single magnetic plasma, but you are largely unaffected. We're going to send you through to HH Andromedae, through to Alpha Centauri, then to HH Andromedae, and then I'm going to take you over here and refuel from the planet. You'll have to be re-sorted out, but it should be fine. Okay, relink fire now to Manchu 001, assign fleet, and for you 004. 32 weapon impact hits. Hopefully the rest of them do surrender as well. That would be good. 30 impact hits. 30 strength 5 impact hits. Just continue to hit them. Okay, that's another vessel that surrendered. Manchu 002 looks like it's a little bit more damage than the other one. No, it's doing okay, actually. Both of them are doing fine after only knocking out one of the engines. So that's another couple ships captured. We're going to send you straight then to HH Andromedae. And then, yeah, it's HH Andromedae. And then have a refuel up there. And we'll decide what to do with the captured vessels later on. Ooh, we just got hit. Manchu damage report. Those are 2 16 penetrating drop bays. That was us. Did we just fire on that? Shouldn't have. The enemies don't have any weapons. Well, okay, continue to follow. Third battleship squadron, continue to follow contacts. Come on. Still got ships to destroy. Weapon impact hits. There we go. More impact hits. 18 penetrating on that vessel. Attack reports. Enemy ship down. More penetrating on that Manchu. And then just continue to hit that. Oh, is it bloody hell trying to escape there? Contacts, follow that bloody vessel. There we go. So 2 surrendered. 2 damage, but one of our battleships ripped the Manchu 2 even after it surrendered. A little bit too hard. Damage report, please. Lost a couple of drop bays, but we'll get that repaired. Now battleship squadron, commence lipod extraction. Get as many survivors as you can, and get them for all their intelligence is worth. Then head back to Alpha Centauri, but that was a successful mission. We destroyed, like, what was that, 7 Ogadais and all of these troop transports, as well as 2 Kublai class vessels. So we're gonna standard transit back onto our done. We'll make sure that I give the ceasefire. How is the damage like over on the Prince Leopold? Damage report, please. Damage. Somewhat significant, but we should be fine. Knowledge of a previously unknown system has been granted to us. well, it's an empty system, so not of any vital importance, but we can add that to our map. So that is system number 1946, apparently. And that is up here. So they've already reached all the way up there. They've been exploring and exploring and exploring, so definitely concerning in that regard. I'm just going to move this as well up here. Okay, so we took some casualties in that engagement, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how that went. So we'll try and get our fleet now back to the location. We're also unloading further ground forces onto the planet. What is the current situation? We're going about 2-1, but that 2-1 is not a lot of people. So this is the problem: is that the engagements are going to go pretty damn slowly. Oh, we got contact 61 Hydra. What's that location at, please? Bernard Star. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7 more Ogre class vessels. I'm going to dispatch then. You are in Bernard Star. You're going to head towards the 61 Hydra jump point. We've got a special assignment for you. If you can if you can destroy some extra vessels, that would be well worth. Energy weapon impact. So they just did that to the main ships. It'll take us quite a few days though to get out. How is damage coming? We're killing 1 and then losing 12. Once we deploy further ground forces, that should hopefully pick up. Yeah, casualties are pretty goddamn low. What's supply looking like? It can't be too good. Supply is actually looking fine. What's overall division supply? Regimental headquarters, yeah, supply starting to run lower than I would have liked, as it's taking a little longer to win that war. Orcus complete orders, however, and that means that we've dropped another division on planet. Let me sort out our field positions. Set the same. Then field position set echelon. So that now means that we have 221,000 tons and quite a lot of infantry on the planet. So let me go back to Alpha Centauri, unless we pick up anything in Bernard Star. Hopefully that should lead to us being able to destroy some more. Yeah, we're killing 20 now. Suffered repairs, insufficient crews, started more training. Okay, we're starting to kill about 20 per now, which is definitely an improvement, but it's not an improvement to that we're going to be needing here. 22. Okay, let me look back a minute on Star, because that ground combat's going to go on for a long, long time. Okay, we're nearly at the point. I'm going to give the order to do a squadron transit jump into this jump point, even though we are pretty goddamn damaged. I'm going to hope that it'll work out well. We lost contacts located there. There we go. We now have direct comm line to those contacts now. Though they are located at Bernard Star, we jumped a lot further than I expected away from the contact. So we're going to begin to follow. The enemy has slipped past us. Okay. Bernard Star do a squadron transit, and also they may be heading to Alpha Centauri, so we need to be cognizant of that fact. First fleet, what battleships do we have available? We have not a lot. Not a lot. That's for goddamn sure. The Rhineland's also been damaged over here. We'll need to get that being functional sorted. You are orbiting Earth. You are first fleet in HH Andromeda system. Okay, I'm going to order then first fleet for now move towards the Bernard Star jump point. The battleship squadron has arrived in 261 Hydra. Not 61 Hydra, into Bernard Star. Any pickups? Yeah, we have pickups. Contacts are literally right there. Begin to follow. They may do another attempt to yeah, they may do another attempt. God damn it, G-Force, get the hell out of here. Get out of there. Okay. So battleship squadron, continues, we need to follow those contacts. God damn it, they continue to be annoying. This is one Hydra squadron transit to that jump point. Okay, 61 hydrate. There we go. Do they just leave? Yeah, they're just leaving. We need to. I'm gonna leave. Okay, what distance are we from jump point at this current time? We're that distance. Okay, head towards the jump point. But I'm gonna give new orders. What is distance at that point? About 60,000 kilometers. Perfect. I'm gonna detach the Kaiser Wilhelm and the Prinz Leutgend. Okay. And I'm going to order the Von Titan to do the squadron transit jump. Bernard Star. No contacts detected? Whoa, how are the guys over there already? Jesus. Okay, well, third battleship squadron, head back through the jump point. Form squadron transit, then join up with this fleet. And we'll get you sorted out. First fleet is removing itself or redirecting itself to a better jump point location. Okay, complete orders. I'm gonna order this the squadron then over here to head to. I'll head back to Sol. Take you 6.2 days, and then begin a refuel resupply operation. We'll get you sorted out, and then you need to head back to Sol as well. Let's begin a refuel resupply at Sol when we can. Okay, and how is damage looking? About 20 people we're killing, and let me have a geez. Estimate 1,200, so we got a lot more combat rounds to go through, but the problem is actually maintaining that supply. Morale's high, so is fortification level, so we're going to take very, very, very few casualties. But casualties are not what I'm concerned about. We're going to need a lot more forces, and if we're going to take that homeworld, the battle could last a year or more. We need to keep breaking through the enemy. Regimental headquarters hits taken. We lost a couple of LAVs. We killed 11 Raqqa warriors. Okay, we have to try something different. I'm going to order infantry battalions to begin a frontline attack operation. So all formations like that. So with the hopes that that will adjust the fighting somewhat. No, it just means more people die. Well, I don't care. Just cut through them. Cut through them heavier. Cut through them harder. I do not mind. Okay, we're continuing with nearly below 1,000 according to our estimates, and we're taking practically no casualties. Though again, the supply is going to be a problem. It's just a war of attrition, really. A complete and utter war of attrition. And it's taking goddamn way, way too long. First fleet is in position. The Manchus are heading back, which is good news. Okay, and so we're continuing to kill more and more of them, but it's like it's not enough. It's not enough. The hit chances are just not enough. We need breakthroughs to happen before we can realistically start doing things. Kaiser Wilhelm II has insufficient fuel. What the hell is the Kaiser Wilhelm II? Battleship squadron, battleships. You refuel resupply. Are you kidding me? We're like a couple of days from Earth, and you're telling me that we have issues with fuel. Oh, God's sakes. You need to go refuel, then join up with the 3rd Battleship Squadron 003. Join fleet. You guys are moving back. This cruiser squadron is orbiting A2. You are orbiting Earth. How are repairs coming, by the way? Because I remember me ordering some of them up. We should begin more repairs where possible. Yep, we're going to begin more repairs. HIPAA. You see as many of them repaired as possible. Also, don't we have the Emden, Bommy, and Colne? Yeah, we do, and I haven't done anything about them, have I? APC orcas, detach troop pods, and begin tractoring fleets. We're going to have to tractor the bombing and all these ships back to port. Or at the very least, back to somewhere else that's safer. Tractor, then we're going to take those back to Seoul, and we're going to do a refuel resupply operation once we're there. Because we want to save them, we don't want to leave them behind. Okay, apparently the battle is getting pretty low though for their side, and we're slicing through a lot of their forces. However, it's taking quite a bit of time, isn't it? We're gonna start running out of supply by the end of this bloody battle, and we'll not be able to fight the next one. Ground forces supply. Yeah, supply's now 0 on a lot of these forces. For the 2nd division anyway, it's now 0 because we just don't have any logistical capabilities. So I'm going to have to create a new formation. I'm just going to call it logistics resupply. Resupply. And I'm just going to fill it with LAVs. So I'm just going to fill it with like 400 LAVs. And that'll cost 1,000. But that should be able to resupply an entire division. And I'm going to order that to be constructed with top priority. Logistics resupply 1, 2, 3. Once that's done anyway, that'll take a lot of time though. So we'll have to wait on that construction. Okay, third battleship squadron complete orders. We're just waiting on tanker to arrive at location I ordered it to arrive to. That'll take 13 days apparently. Okay, the Rackers, we're nearly doing it with the Rackers. Troop transports have arrived. Now that's the 2 Manchus that were damaged. Damage control wise, we should hopefully get those repaired. But that does grant us quite a few engines which we can use for disassembly purposes, which I'm pretty excited for if we can get over to better engine technologies. And we do have magnetoplasma in the works, but it's not fantastic. Our casualty rates starting to pick up for the enemy? No, they're not. But we're slowly going to grind them down to a halt just by having more forces than them. There we go. Breakthroughs are now starting to be made. Once breakthroughs start happening to be made, we should be seeing, hopefully, a victory on the horizon here. Okay, the Orcas have managed to get the vessels back to location. I'm going to order up repairs for all HIPAA vessels. There we go. And then for any other vessels, like the Alsace class, we want to get those repaired immediately as well. And then for the Alsace, 1, 2, as many as we can. And we want to get the shipyard stuff done, but we need focal size for that. Okay, there's not many warriors left now. Pressing attacks should hopefully see most of the enemies destroyed. Pressing 5 warriors killed at a time here. This is the longest combat I've ever been a part of. Massive breakthroughs now, and there we go. We have taken the planet of Alpha Centauri A4. That is now taken for us. So Alpha Centauri A4 is now secure after pretty brutal combat and fighting, but we have managed to secure the planet. The next priority, in my opinion, we should now be trying to move over refueling stations and coastal defense batteries. So what I am going to do is I'm going to order the Orcas to pick up, detach these. Yeah, these are not important. Head back to HH Andromedae. And I'm going to order movements for that to be made. Not HH Andromedae, and then we need to go to Alpha Centauri. So hopefully it shouldn't take too long. But now we have managed to secure the inner system in terms that we've taken the 4th planet. There are still enemy forces just laying around or in different locations, but I'm pretty damn confident with our current position. We just need to start getting stuff moved around. That's going to be the priority. Okay, and we also managed to get that rejoined with this fleet. Have them refuel their own fleet here. I'm going to detach you for now. And I'm just going to hopefully they'll begin to refuel all the other vessels. Refuel own fleet. Well, why don't I just do a detach, reattach? It should work just as fine. Von der Ter, Baden, Württemberg, do a fleet refuel operation from the Norman. Refuel from stationary tankers. Repairs, Baden, Prince Leopold, Von der Ter. Million refuel from the series, refuel from stationary tankers. Are they actually even be able to refuel? Let me head to Sol. What the hell is the battle squadron? They should be over here. Last I checked, anyway. That's tanker. They should be able to finish off refuel. Well, I got some of them fuel. We didn't get all of them fuel. We're gonna have to move back the tanker to Earth and then have it head back to the fleet. Third battleship squadrons, those are 3, move to location. We'll just have to have you do that until we can get the fuel situation sorted out in regards. Okay, now what do? The problem is we don't have the ground forces to commence an invasion, and we don't have the capability to wage a war against our homeworld, but we do have the capability, at least for now, to secure the jump points outward the system, at least most of them anyway, and with that, be able to secure a lot of wealth, a lot of capability. Now, A4, what is on A4? We have not surveyed that. We need a survey ship, really. The Mekong River is orbiting Wolf 359. The Potomac is in the AX microscopy system. See if you can get yourself to Alpha Centauri. I know it's a bit big of an ask, but if you could, that would be very valuable to us. There we go. Okay, anything urgent? So maintenance supply, maintenance years on destroyer, Prince Leopold. Complete the overhauls. Shore leave, crew requirements. The Mark Graf and the Bismarck, and that's on over here. First fleet. Currently orbiting Bernard Star. We'll head over to the 4th planet, unload the survivors, then head back to the jump point. Norman, complete orders. Let's hopefully try and get a refuel done. Baden, just have you do the refuel from the Norman. Okay, Baden's complete orders. Have everything rejoin up, and then we're going to take these guys back to Earth to begin a refuel and resupply. Hopefully that'll get them sorted out. Okay. Now, we got the cruisers as well. We got the Berlin. I'm going to order the Berlin to go. You're now Centauri. You're now Centauri. Don't know where the front lobe is, but have you joined up with the Berlin? Should take you 3 hours apparently. There we go. Once joined up with the Berlin, we're going to take you out into the HH Andromeda system and have you join up with the cruisers. So, cruisers. Which are the cruisers that we're joining up with? No, that's not the Prince Eugen I want to join up with. Go to HH Andromeda. I want to join up with the other cruisers. The first fleet, so there's a 3 joint fleet there. Then we have a Lubeck, which is currently damaged. And we'll need moving, and then we have Romulans orbiting Earth. But yeah, we're going to need some kind of tractor to get the Lubeck back. Okay, well, at least we managed to secure most of this stuff. Orca is also here now. I'm going to detach one of these ships, and we're going to head that through the Bernard Star jump point. Or not Bernard Star jump point, but the HH Andromeda jump point. Pick up the Lubeck. Pick up the Lubeck, take that back to Sol at all due haste. Refuel, resupply. And then the other 2, I'm going to have you do something else. We're going to need you to go to through the HH Andromeda. Yes, through the HH Andromeda. But I'm going to have you tractor the Delfish and the Narwhale. Okay. Tractor both of those vessels, and we're going to deliver that to Bernard Star. So we're going to go back into Alpha Centauri, and we're going to move those over to Bernard Star. It's going to be the express purpose of that job. Shouldn't take too long to do that. Complete orders orbiting HG Dromedary, SMS Emden. Where's the SMS Emden? I believe that was dealing with other stuff. Anyway, we need to get those cruisers back to port now. Unless we are fine. I mean, are we fine over HG Dromedary 3? No, we are not. Definitely bloody not. So you guys need to head back to Sol, and then we're going to refuel, resupply. Let's begin an overhaul as well. Okay, Manchu complete orders and is orbiting Earth. I'm going to order for scrapping to commence on those vessels. So scrap the vessels. Where the hell can we not scrap them? They're of the Djibouti class, I would presume. Yeah, Djibouti, 78,000 tons. We don't have the capacity to scrap them. Utility capacity upgrade this to 80,000 tons. We'll do this for one of these yards, 80,000. Okay, research is continuing as well. Shipyard tasks are underway to repair as many vessels as we can get our hands on. Lubic refits, we want to keep repairing those up as well. Just as many repairs as we can do. Alsace class, we need the battleships back up. At this point, we've lost so many of the Admiral Shears and the other refits that we're going to just start scrapping them. I think at around this point, probably. Okay, the Devilfish and the Narwhale have been put into position, which is good news. They can then hold that jump point. I'm then going to order the Orcas to head back to the inner system. We're going to need to set up like a full outpost in the system, because if we set up an outpost in the system, then we can continue any further engagements. First Fleet, we're going to have you head to Sol. But I don't want you to head to that jump point. Head to 61 Hydrate, then head to Sol, and then begin a refuel resupply order, as well as an overhaul. So yeah, we are pulling out most forces, just because we've taken enough fighting, but we're going to leave the Narwhales here to secure this jump point and also make sure nothing comes through, because we know that there were Argodies that were trying to come through. So at the very least, we're going to try and do that. When are we getting that transportation vessel? Oh, we should. Oh, we already have it. Very good. Okay. Okay, and now that it's here, I'm going to get an immediate order to begin geological survey of that planet. Okay, that shouldn't hopefully not take too long. Apparently, it will take long. But here's the thing, right? If you think about it, if that was a Raqqa world, and if one of these is a Raqqa world, and then that's a home world, if we can take the system, if we can take Alpha Centauri, not only is it extremely habitable with the amount of planets here, breathable atmospheres. I mean, look at A3, right? Fully habitable. The only problem is we need to reduce the oxygen slightly. Slightly oxygen, and then it's completely habitable. This planet, the only thing that we need to do is increase. We need to increase the oxygen and increase the temperatures a little bit. But besides that, it's a fully habitable planet with 10 billion population. Over here on A4, all we need to do to make a breathable atmosphere is reduce the quantity of oxygen and increase temperatures. And then this is also pretty damn habitable. The point is because these are Raqqa worlds, they'll have extra minerals. And because of that, we might be able to get quite a bit off them. But yeah, we have most of our fleets now withdrawing. We have the monitors being completed up. What's our mineral situation look like? A lot better. Gallicite, kind of a problem, however. And so one thing I am going to do, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna have a little look-see. A little bit of a look-see over on the Aurora Electrons software. I want to find myself some Gallicite because we're going to need it. But yeah, I want to establish a fuel outpost on A4. I want to establish maintenance facilities, a colony. I want to establish everything so that we can support a fleet in the system. Because they're on the outer system and they can build ships. So they will do reprisals. Do not worry too much about that one. Okay, minerals. Gallicite. Turn this on. Gallicite. Accessibility. SMI Gallicite 0.6. That's a decent amount. Any other areas for Galasite income? Not really. So our best bet is going to be the 13th moon of the 13th moon in what was that? Wolf 359. Last I checked anyway, I think it is. Go to Wolf 359. Wolf 359. Yeah, this moon? No, not this moon. This moon is going to be the one we want. Small terrestrial. It's going to require a lot of automated mines, but we've already got the infrastructure located there. How many automated mines do we have on Earth? 44. Wealth situation, how is that looking? It's looking better. We're currently spending most of our income on maintenance supplies at the moment, which is kind of the problem because having to maintain such a large navy. Ship repairs is also taking up a large part of it, and a bunch of others. Either way, we are stockpiling resources here and then sending them over to Lower Gel, which we should then be transporting correctly, if it's done right. And Lower Gal has corundium, plenty of corundium in fact, but the problem is it doesn't have everything that I need, so we're going to need Galasite. There's no two ways around it, and so I'm going to order construction of 50 more automated mines to be built. 100% capacity. Okay, let's do 1 day increments. Whoa, fueling issues. Mark Graph, we used fuel, okay. Location, 8.7 days out, then Alpha Centauri, jump point, 61 Hydra. We're going to run out of fuel. I need an Ackman. Ackman A1, Ackman A2, Alpha Centauri system. We're going to refuel, resupply, and then head to Proxima Centauri. Join up with First Fleet. Make sure you're on refuel own fleet as well as resupply own fleet. Then I need to have a look at our fuel situation. 18 million liters, not a lot of fuel. You have a decent amount of fuel here, so if we can deploy forces to that location, then we'll have plenty. HH Andromeda also does not have a lot of fuel anymore, so gotta be cognizant of that fact. Okay, more infantry battalions are being trained up. We're continuing our survey efforts here. Stvarbrand has been repaired. Maintenance clock's down. I'm going to try and continue to repair our vessels, but I also want to get that Bayern class cruiser sorted out. What do we need for that? We need new drives, new sensor, new 15cm ultraviolet laser turrets. But to get those turrets, we're going to need to research the 15cm gun first. So I'm going to have to do lasers. We should already have a 15cm ultraviolet laser. No, we don't apparently, which is the problem. 15cm, there we go. We'll create that. Let's get that underway, and then we need to get the rest of the stuff researched. Sensors, power. Sensors and power are the main areas we need to get that research done in. So I'm going to have to redirect this research here. Well, I wouldn't say I'm not going to redirect it, but I'm going to take away labs at the very least. Ion drive. Power, then I need sensors and fire controls persons. We'll have 30cm lasers done shortly. We'll also try and get our wealth situation under control again. New active sensor. Then I want an EM thermal. And then we're just going to have to wait on energy weapons at some point going forward here. Okay, Fleet 003. Fleet 003 was the cruisers. Yeah, and they're now orbiting Earth. We need to get all these battle cruisers and everything just reorganized, and then I'm going to start basically scrapping the Admiral shares in exchange for better vessels. A lot better vessels anyway. But yeah, let's just do 1 day increments until I can get to that point. When the hell are we getting that fuel sent over? Join fleet 4.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fleet has joined up with first. Okay, that means we should be then refueling. 20 inactive labs. First fleet's also taking maintenance supply problems now. Okay, well, I want wealth generation to be a priority. I also want, I'm going to put some research into ground combat capabilities. I want to have ground force construction rate up for sure. And ion drives are on the way. Energy weapons, 30cm laser focal size. That's the person who died. We need to put more labs on that. We need a lot more labs on that. I'm going to then have to take away labs. Take away at least 10 labs from you. Put that into 30cm lasers. That gets us 1,000, so that'll be done a little bit later than I expected it to be done. But what can you do? Anyway, we're going ahead with the surveying job. Okay, Ackman. Fuel. Okay, well, let's detach that Ackman, and I'm going to have you head towards AX microscopy. Do we fuel resupply from there? Then I'm going to have you head towards 61 hydrate, then Proxima, then HH Andromeda, please. I'm going to order the first fleet to head to Sol. And get refuel resupply done in Sol. Again, another fuel issue. Because it doesn't equalize the fuel across multiple vessels. That's the problem. We need to get fuel to them. Some way or another. We need to get fuel to them. So I'm going to have to detach the lot of the Grosser Kerr first. As well as the Turpits, the animal share. Grosser Kerr first. Fleet, join the Grosser Kerr first there. And I'm going to have your refuel resupply from Colony. You're moving. We should have a Norman troop. Wait, I thought we had a fuel tanker. Akron A1 head into Sol, then do a refuel resupply, then join up with the Grosser Kerr first. Join fleet. You first fleet. Yeah, we really need to do better with our just everything in terms of our logistical situations. Just get home, unload the survivors, begin an overhaul. Okay, and we've serviced the system 55 million tons of corundum at 0.5 accessibility. Now that is what I like to call very nice. Yeah. It's not as good as I expected it to be, but it's still pretty goddamn good. In terms of we can just slam a bajillion mines on that planet. Okay, now I want to have the Potomac River, which is now Centauri A, go to number 3 on the planet. Okay, fuel issues, insufficient main supplies on BP Veteran. Why is the Veteran still in system? You need to get back to Sol ASAP. Berlin completed their overhaul. We're still waiting for the vessels to arrive. Okay, we're surveying this planet. Wealth is still not having a good time. Like, I've never had wealth be this much of an issue before. We need more jobs. Like, we need to find a way to increase our industrial capability in terms of our job amounts. I'm gonna order then construction of. Should I order a couple more Turpits class vessels? We'll order more Hippers at the very least. They're cheap enough and we can build them quick enough that it should work out. But military shipyard. 1, 2. Yeah. Well, I can only actually build 1. Why don't I order a couple monitors then? Because they'll be useful. Very, very useful. Okay, Ackman complete orders. That should mean salvage Ackman. You're in HH Andromeda now. Transfer your fuel and transfer your maintenance supplies to the colony. Augsburg repaired. Where the hell is the other Ackman? Ackman A1. Join fleet. Okay, you're on your way. Potomac Rivers complete orders. What resources do we have? Looking pretty damn good. 3.7 million tons of corundum, 0.7 accessibility, iridium 0.9, 10 million tons. Carbonite 0.8 accessibility, neutronium 0.8 accessibility. Damn. That's all looking pretty damn good to me. That's a lot of resources in the system area. A lot better than what we have in in Sol. That's for damn sure. A5, do a geological survey of A5. Now A5 is terrestrial. There's no point then. We already got a geological survey, which is a geological survey of the gas giant. Okay, have we not been able to join up with the first fleet and the first fleet with the... Where the hell is the Ackman that I ordered up? Should be right bloody there. That's what it should be. Kaza, Kaldegos, Ackman, refuel, resupply. And then as soon as you can, limp your way back to the port and then begin an overhaul. Why does it take so bloody long to refuel? That is the issues. I know why it takes so bloody long, but still annoying that it does take that long. God, everything organization just goes to a complete mess whenever you're detaching, reattaching, moving things around. Like it's always such a mess. And of course, I'm pissed. I'm actually pissed at this. It just it never refuels the highest one. It never ever refuels the highest SM refuel. I'm done. Just get back to bloody tanks. Oh, they weren't even done. Might have been my fault there then. Yeah, probably my fault. Okay, and Saurium has been detected. Now, does this gas giant have any moons of any value? Yes, it does. So I'm now going to give the Potomac River clear orders to go. Now, there's an 8th planet. At least it looks like there's an 8th planet anyway. Sol 8th. That's another gas giant. So I'm going to go to the other gas giant and have a look if there's fuel in system. 7 days. It will take. Okay, and how's repairs currently going on the vessels? Should be going pretty damn good, I would hope anyway. Our SAS class. Okay, we need to continue the repairs on those SAS class vessels. There we go. Those will be done by end of the year. Okay, cards are called the first. Okay, now I want to basically just bring everything into one fleet so I know exactly the amount of ships we're dealing with that remain. This battleship, the Brunswick, the Ostfriesland, the Wetten, the Karl de Grosse, and then also we have these Hipper class vessels. So we currently have 15, 17, 19 battleships available. Yeah, 19 battleships available. We have 5 cruisers available as well. But yeah, I want to start scrapping these animal shares. We need new vessels. That's what we bloody need. And we also need those new torpedoes to be built. As many of them as we can get our hands on, but we can't really build them because of problems. Orca. Okay, you guys are going to hightail it back to... Don't check it out. I'm endangering. Head back to Sol. Don't go to that jump point, though. Don't go to that jump point. Says you want hydrate, and then head to Sol. And I got new orders for you. At least we should have new orders. Colonial Cargo Group, Colonial Grant Transport Group, second Colonial Cargo Group, second Colonial Group here. There is a Proxima Centauri for some reason. Head to Proxima Centauri then. Proxima Centauri, fleets. Colonial Cargo Group. We got 3 cargo pods just kind of sitting there that we can easily make use of. So head back to Sol. Begin a refuel once you picked up your pods. Okay, training complete for those. Regensburg's good. Okay. But yeah, the inner system's looking pretty goddamn rich is all I'm saying. pretty bloody rich. And we need to start moving stuff around to get it over to here, which is the problem. You have the 200 kiloton pods though, which are available. So we should be able to start transporting this stuff pretty damn easily, and then we're also going to be hopefully scrapping these two Manchu class vessels, but that's going to take some shipyard work. The problem is we've got too many available workers and not enough jobs for them to do, and maintenance is actually a significant amount of those jobs. We've got 700 maintenance facilities. We need to bring that down. The way we bring that down is going to be logistics, 2,000 tons to get better logistics modules. So once that's done, add that to the queue and get that in research as well. Okay, Emden, complete the overhaul, Brunswick repaired. So this is going to be like the last time. We're just going to keep repairing these vessels as much as we can. We want to get as many of the vessels repaired. So that's the Alsace class vessels repaired anyway. APT Orca has arrived and is orbiting Earth. You are orbiting Alpha Centauri. Okay, Dolphin, orbiting Earth. Okay, we're going to detach you, and then we're going to bring the Orcas to load up the excess pods. Tractor, 200 kiloton pod. Tractor, and then I need another one. Don't tell me we have no pods. Seriously, we have no pods? We should do, at least have some. 200 kiloton cargo pods. Well, they're being brought back apparently. So yeah, we do have pods. I just need to look in the right area. Tractor, colonial pods. Tractor, 200 kiloton, and then once they're done, I'll give them new orders to load up. We need to build a refueling station. That's what we bloody need to do. We also need to build a maintenance station. And we need to bring colonists over, and we need to maintenance refueling. I need one refueling station, and I'm gonna bring that sounds 75%. I'm gonna bring this up to 25. Put that into the queue there. So that'll be done on July of 2076, which is a bit longer than I really would have liked. So instead, I'm going to use that time we have to begin loading up infrastructure. Yeah, we're going to load up infrastructure. We're then going to take that to Alpha Centauri. So we're going to go to HH Andromedae. Yeah, Alpha Centauri. A4. No, we're going to go HH Andromedae. This is the safer route. We don't want to risk losing vessels for no reason. Unload all installations. And then you're going to head back to Sol and then begin a refuel. Okay, and how is our current fleet doing right now in terms of capability? The Vettenbill and Frunlob are pretty damaged. The rest of the vessels are doing okay. Let's just continue to do that overhaul that we need to get done. We're overhauling a lot of the vessels, but we need to do overhauls in the others as well, and that's going to take quite a bit of time. So as soon as we can, we'll try and get those done. Okay, we're about to finish surveying. Complete orders. No, nothing on that rock. I'm going to head over to B5. Is B5 the correct area I should be going to? Or is B4? I know B3 is the wrong one. I know that. B3. Yeah, B3 we don't want to head to, but the Potomac River, I'm going to order you to go to B4 to do a geological survey. That'll take you 8 days, however. There we go. Begin a geological survey of that planet, which hope is another Raka world, so I'm hoping it'll be quite a lot. Contacts, HH Andromedae, those are not playing around, that's Khan's. Detected, coming from where? Active boys. Did I turn jump points off? No, I did. Beta and Tillier. They're heading through to HH Andromedae. Okay, we need to dispatch a fleet to deal with that. Okay, I'm gonna order the cruisers to the we can't even, I don't even think we want to send the cruisers here. Ostfriesland is good to go. So is the Hindenburg, the Brunswick, the Deutschlanden, but that's not done yet. We'll take two of these, and I'm gonna take, we'll take a single turpet. Let's actually head you over to HH Andromeda as quickly as possible. 61 hydrate, Proxima Centauri. We're not fully fueled though, so let's do a refuel order before we do leave. Then head to Proxima Centauri, then head to 61 hydrate, and then we're gonna head directly to HH Andromeda. 12-day increments. But it's good to know that there are enemy fleets there, and they are moving in and out. Narwhale hurt. Armor holding. Narwhale. This is Alpha Centauri. Enemy fleet Ogadai Khan Kublai, as suspected. Enemy fleet just came out of the jump point. They just left. No, they're right on top of us. Okay, if they're right on top, give them bloody hell. Devilfish is hurt. Narwhale, open fire onto these two. Close fire. Khan destroyed. Devilfish down. Secondary power explosion. They will slowed as well now. Ship combat. Reroute fire. 2005, 002. Armor status of the Narwhale. Narwhale can still hold out for a little bit anyway. 50 impact hits. Out of target range. Okay, they're leaving. Well, we're gonna need that fleet moved over. Where the hell is that fleet that I ordered to be moved? 8.3 days. Lost contact or sight with the enemy. They just head to the jump point? No, they're doing weird ass maneuvers here. Lost contact again. Let's do a ceasefire order on the Narwhale. Ceasefire. We haven't seen a U1 in a long time, ever since we breached through the system, which is very interesting to me. Narwhale down. Where the hell are my ships? 8.8 days. First fleet 002 complete orders. Alpha Centauri immediately, people. Yeah, Alpha Centauri, then into Bernard Star jump point. It's the priority. No detections or no issues so far. Fine. Detach the turpets. Detach 3 Alsace class vessels. We'll leave the others behind. Von der Turpin, begin a squadron jump through the jump point. We've been attacked. Armor on the Brunswick is okay though. Bernard Star. Yep, enemy vessels are right as we expected them to be. They're on top of the jump point, and we got a lot closer than I wanted to there when we came through. What distance are we from the current target? 60,000 kilometers. Give them hell if you can. Khan assign fleet, open fire. And Khan open fire. Okay. And then I want to give the order for them to follow the contacts. Follow at 128,000. Okay, they're moving directly away from us, which I should have expected, and I shouldn't have done that. 7 impact hits. Some of the Khans hit harder. They've detached one of the Khans after it's been damaged. Showing 2 impact hits. We've been hit hard. Brunswick holding though. Reroute fire of primary weapons to 005 if we can. All weapons onto that ship. More penetrating hits on it. Continuing to weather the storm, but yeah, We're not going to be able to chase those. Head through the jump point. Squadron transit through into Alpha Centauri. Looks like we've got stragglers trying to win a little bit of a war against us, which is the problem here. Okay, we lost contact again. That's annoying. Cease fire for now. We're going to hold this jump point. If anything comes through, we'll deal with it. Second Colonial Cargo Group completed orders, and that was to bring, I believe, Second Colonial Cargo Group. There's a 2. Yeah, you were carrying those. You can carry what, 24 maintenance facilities. That's like 1,500, 24,000. Okay, you're going to carry maintenance facilities and you're going to bring them to Proxima Centauri. You're going to bring them to 61 Hydra. You're going to bring them to HH Andromeda, and then you're going to bring them to Alpha Centauri. And then unload them onto the colony here. And then you're going to head back to HH Andromeda and then auto route back to Sol. 61 Hydra ships detected 61 Hydra. Where the hell have they been detected? Proxima Centauri. If they head to Proxima Centauri, that will start cutting us off. We need to respond to that. First Fleet. Fleets. Join up with First Fleet 002. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. Okay, 002, we need you to head to HH Andromeda, and we need you to head directly towards 61 Hydra, Proxima Centauri, ASAP. Okay, they missed the jump point. Looks like they're heading to AX Microscopii. Yeah, it looks like the direction of enemy ships is to AX Microscopii. Yeah, they are. They're going to AX Microscopii. I've got a bit of an issue as well. 61 Hydra, AX Microscopy moved to location, 66.4 days. Gonna have to chase them a little bit. Should see our fleet appear now. First Fleet 002 AX Microscopy is here. AX Microscopy moves to location. Okay, prepare for a jump. With the Alsace class vessels. Do a squadron transit jump through AX Microscopy jump point. AX Microscopy. How many contacts have we detected? Well, we got those. I'm not going to worry about it for now. Let's head through back to the jump point, and I'm going to rejoin up with the fleet. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. And then I'm going to have you guys head towards HH Andromeda. Do a refuel. Then head back to Alpha Centauri. So yeah, Alpha Centauri, and we're gonna just have it. Make sure you hold that jump point. That's gonna be the priority there. But yeah, shouldn't be too long. There you go. Fleet is now in position. Okay. We want to get that fuel stuff moved over. I'm trying to build that refueling station right now as well. Mining, how is that looking? God, our Galaxite reserves are just getting absolutely slaughtered right now. We need to start moving those automated mines ASAP, at least as soon as we can anyway. But that's I mean, we are mining some amount of resources of Galaxite. The problem is we're just using so much of it. Industry stockpile 80,000. We're gonna call for a stop on the amount of maintenance supplies we're producing for now. In hopes of reducing some of the stuff. I'm also going to give the order for designation of Alpha Centauri as under our control now. So civilians will be allowed within it. At least momentarily anyway. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. I'm going to allow civilians to do it, but we're going to need that infrastructure capability and movement. So I'm going to give a order to A4. I want the civilian economy. We are going to demand. We demand you bring the places that we actually do demand stuff is actually going to be here. I demand automated mines be brought 70, and I demand Earth to supply them. Supply automated mines 70. Get that stuff moved. Get that stuff bloody well moved. I'm also going to turn shipping lines on again in terms of like them allowing them to build ships. So just to see. Because we need more ships, actually. We just need more freight capacity, more freight that we can actually move around, more freight that we can do stuff with. There we go. And they started to unload vessels, launch new vessels. Okay, Prince Leopold, they're launching new ships, which is what we want. Leopold been repaired. Let's continue those repairs as much as we can here. Ammo share. Repair hipper. Repair the hippers. There we go. Okay. Launch new freighters. Ion Drive complete research, which is good news. So in economy wise, I am going to just delete that supply because we don't have any supply of that anymore. We moved over infrastructure to this colony to allow population to be supported. Freighters, those should be moving off supplies. Continuing capacity upgrade for one of our shipyards is completed, and that is going to be to scrap the Djibouti class vessels. There we go. And the stop on maintenance supplies has definitely increased our situation in terms of availability. Wealth is also looking better, a lot better anyway. And we're trying to produce as much as we can. Now, we do have a situation where we're moving a lot of stuff, but how is that actually being transported? Because we're trying to get as much resources. Like, you actually are making quite a bit of gallicite, so we want to get that gallicite back. So how is that going in terms of transportation? We've got 6,000 tons more of corundium being transported right now, which is quite a bit. So should hopefully attack impact APT 61 hydrate dolphin. They're bloody raiding our supply lines here. This is the problem. Bernard Star APT Orca. They came out of that bloody jump point, didn't they? Bernard Star. We have to clean Bernard Star out. This is annoying that we have to deal with this. Move to location. We just lost like a ton of vessels there. I'm going to order for the construction of 3 more ambers to replace those. 1, 2, 3. That's heavy gallicite costs though, which is the problem. Losing tugs like that is not cheap. It's not cheap expenditure. Alpha Centauri, please. I need information. Alpha Centauri. Yeah, move to that position. At least they delivered that cargo. That's something. First fleet. Okay, first fleet. Detach as normal. We're gonna detach this. Perform a squadron transit. Okay, we're safe. And then I'm gonna have them head back into Al Centauri, join up with this as subfleet. There we go. And then now that's joined up. We're gonna head through to Bernard Star. I'm gonna head towards the 61 Hydro jump point. Okay, I really wish there wasn't this other jump point. It would make life so much more simpler. Okay, now fleet is on the way. Hopefully we should start seeing mines being arrived here soon. If there's where the economy's doing their job, looks like they are. Just take them a little bit of time to get the hang of it now that they're not dead anymore. Okay. Begin a squadron transit jump to 61 Hydra, squadron transit. And then we're going to go into 61 Hydra. If they come out of the point, we'll hit them as well. 17 impact hits on us. Follow, give chase immediately. Contacts, follow. They decide to go back to Bernard style. Lucky for me. Okay, first fleet 002. The Khans are primary targets here. So, fire on Khans, 0005, open fire fleet. Follow targets, they will have fire delays. Then head into, you're going to head back to Bernard Star, do a squadron jump. There we go, both Khans destroyed. Perfectio. Then first fleet 00, you need to head towards contacts. I'm not sure why you're not following, I guess because you destroyed them in the same increment. Fire, open fire fleet. Is that every ship firing? I just want to make sure because we do have some differentiations. 12 impact hits with those lasers. 2 impact hits. Okay, well at least they're now dead. The problem is actually being able to secure this area. Move to location and then join this subfleet. Okay, that's where we're going to leave the episode off, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This was basically the aftermath, recouping losses, reorganizing, preparing for the next phase of everything. We took some losses, we dealt some losses, but I think we're definitely coming out ahead, and we've destroyed a lot of their shipping, so much so that I believe if we can destroy their shipyards, we'll eventually just be able to win just purely based on numbers. Economic situation is looking up, however, the Galasite situation not looking so good. Just purely on the fact that we need it for maintenance supplies, we need it for a lot of other things, and because of that, we have issues. I would like to start immediate mining operations in Alpha Centauri A, specifically for Galasite and for Corundium we can find, and just overall colonization efforts to begin in these worlds. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, as I said, and goodbye.